Hi, I'm Amy Grant. Right now, a big influence in my life is taking care of my aging dad. I'm not responsible for the bulk of his caregiving, but I am his youngest daughter. Everybody's family is different. In the case of our family, most of us have spent the majority of our lives in Nashville. I'm the youngest of 4 girls, and my dad spent his career in radiation oncology. He's a brilliant man, amazing doctor. When I first started singing, I had more people come up to me and say, "My mother was treated by your father. Your dad's bedside manner was so incredible." At the end of 2008, my sisters and I realized that both my parents were failing. Dementia had never run in our family, and suddenly it was upon my mother and my father. So I came off the road in 2009, and all of us were just trying to get our bearings straight. My mother passed away a year ago. My father's 80 now, and he has incredible physical energy and full-blown dementia. So he's lost most of his ability to communicate, and it makes life really, really an interesting ride. And so maybe because my life is more public than some people and they know that I'm going through that, I'm asked frequently, "What are you doing about this? What are you doing about that?" And so everybody's life is different, everybody's situation is different, but here are a few tips that we found helpful. Emotionally, frame your experience in a way that gives meaning to what you're going through. There's a lot of laughing and crying, especially if dementia is involved. But when my sisters and I turned the corner of, instead of saying, "Why is this happening to our father?" instead saying, "There's no map for this journey. This is probably the last great lesson that we'll learn because of our dad, from our dad." We just framed our experience in something that was not filled with regret. And then it became sort of the puzzle always to be put together. And that leads to the spiritual dimension of all my life saying, "God, lead me." I've never felt more compelled to just pray, "God, I need inspiration for this moment right now. I need practical input for a man who I cannot understand anymore." And that is exciting. Who's the community that this aging person matters to? And try to spread out the responsibility for that aging parent over that community. And it's tough. It's tough with grandkids because younger children are freaked out by old age. It's just like, I don't like the way it looks, smells, but it's all a process of life, and everybody matures, everybody learns new skills for communicating with somebody different than they are. And the last frontier is financial, and caring for anyone that needs long-term care can be overwhelming. I come from a family that was always very aware of the need for insurance. All of our lives are different, but I was asked by the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, which is a nonprofit advocacy group that helps consumers to know what makes sense. They've set up a website, and it's called insureyou.online.org. So I would go there. I know there are people that are in the same situation that I find myself in, and that my sisters, that we all find ourselves in. And I know that we are all experiencing the crazy combination of tragedy and joy. That no matter how tough a situation is, there are always beautiful things happening in the context of that situation. And let the words that come out of your mouth aim you in the direction of finding the good side. And surround yourself with people that say, "This matters, and good is coming out of this," and it will.